It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Now, whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down. The numbers in last week's bowl game for Robinson. 15 carries, 100 yards on the nose, and a score.
And no surprise, everyone in the building we've talked to is still really excited about his big day on the ground last week. It was an excellent performance, not just from him as a runner, but from each of those linemen, tight ends, wide receivers, everyone that helped clear his way.
Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
Let's go now.
Now a play fake here on first down. They're looking deep here for Flowers. And that's going to be incomplete. The Falcons have 2-1 now to start the campaign. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Off the play fake. Briggs. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Eagles are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it, he saw the numbers we saw, he watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be, but early in this one, advantage defense.
Well, this defense for the Falcons, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game because when you only give up 14 points in a contest, you give your team a great chance to win. The best defense in the league is usually going to average giving up 18, 19 points a game. So to be under that, a terrific achievement.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Straight ahead, Shipley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. You talk about this Falcon defense. They are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
They've established themselves pretty well throughout this season. But, boy, what a competitive group of people. They do not like that ranking they have now because they think that they're better, and they're out to prove it again in this game.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Eagles use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Elliott good on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So for the 2nd time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, or they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving. And they'll use him out in the backfield and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Off play action. Briggs. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I love those corners who can not only cover, but don't mind getting a little physical as well. How about the coverage on that play, knocking that pass away?
From the gun on third down. Briggs. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. The Falcons send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Here's Hardman to return. 44-yard punt, return of 9. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Now Sanders. It's caught. Smith. His second catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his first. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 34-yard line.
Pound to 60. Pound to 60.
Here's Sanders. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Here we go. Start.
Sanders to throw. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Jalen Walker with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And it will be Falcon football. Looking to put a drive together.
Ready, go!
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6 yards pickup. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Okay,
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Off the play fake. Briggs. Complete to Drake London. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First catch here for London, and also a first down. A big completion there against double coverage. And Charles, one of those guys had a pick on him earlier.
Yeah, so he didn't allow that to deter him at all, did he? In fact, it probably was a challenge. Okay, you got to pick me for it. It's my turn now to make the big play, and that's exactly what he did.
He's got a man. It's his fullback. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 5 at the 44-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4. Now we'll pause for an injured player. And that's wide receiver Drake London who's shaken up. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd.
Cougar 19! Cougar 19! 79 Broncos!
Looking to throw. Briggs. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it. And that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Let's go now.
They'll go with the keeper. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready? Hop 70. Hop. Tap to 60. Tap to 60. Let go.
Robinson up the middle. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Briggs. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And they'll get him down right about the 20. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
19, Tiger, 19.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Falcons, 1st down. 1st and goal.
Hop 70. Hop 70. Go.
Looking to throw. Briggs. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
19, Tiger. Let's go, 80.
Back to the ground with Robinson. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Timberwolf.
Back to throw. Briggs. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So here are the Eagles to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. They'll start on the ground with Shipley. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now Shipley again. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
Ready? Bronco 80. 19, 18.
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. And now that brings up 4th down there. A loss of 6 yards on the sack. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. This will be a 41-yard punt, 40 on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Atlanta now coming out on the field. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. and that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Off play action. Briggs. Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. And they'll bring 4 receivers into the fold here. It's 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Briggs. Looking deep here from Mooney. At the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Back to throw. Briggs. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
This is a half of not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Off the play fake. Briggs. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. It's the fullback. His first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And the Falcons score to cap it off. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
This short throw caught by Goddard. 2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Dallas Goddard. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
To throw is Sanders. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
19.
To throw now, here's Sanders. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. Bijan Robinson leading the offense out for another drive. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success at least so far here in the second quarter. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
Second and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. And quickly they get to the line.
And the Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
19 line. Here we go. Set. Hop, 70. Hop.
Operating from the gun. Briggs. And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down.
Cowboy 80.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. This ball down the field for Pitts. And this is taken in at the 5. Oh, he's going to be brought down a few yards short of the goal line, and they're going to be unable to stop the clock from here. So close yet so far, and that's going to be how this first half will come to an end. And we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in Week 4. Second half kickoff ready to go. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the 3rd quarter. Hey, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Throw right side, Coffey got it, the tight end. So nothing doing there. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Pressure ball in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. The Eagles send out their punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He'll take it at the 42. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Falcons to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10.
Check, check. 60.
Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 47 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Briggs. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Briggs. And caught by London. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, that is incomplete. 4th down now looming after Philly's defense stands tall in coverage.
Andrew McCuba on the coverage.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And that will keep this a 3-point game.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong. He's at plenty of leg.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
That's the kind of play this offense desperately needed. They've got to be saying, our defense has kept us in the ball game. We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been searching for.
It's Edwards again. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Open man has got it, the tight end. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. So he gets too far beyond the line, and that's an easy call for the official.
Come on. Set.
Throwing, Sanders. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Smith. They need 12 here. It's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 2.
Here we go.
Brings up
To throw again, here is Sanders. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Jake Elliott on for the field goal. A 50-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good. And that will knot us up at 10. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their history. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
And now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Intercepted.
Gravity Lions.
Eagles take over
Sanders.
at the 43-yard line.
Over the middle, complete. That's Smith. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
And an Eagles first down.
On the handoff is Shipley. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31. And now a pause because we've got A.J. Brown dinged up on that last play, and they're going to have to get some medical attention to him. In motion right is Smith. Play action. It's Sanders. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
From the gun, it's Shedeur. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. James Pierce. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. That's leaking to the right, and he missed it by a foot or two. It's no good. And we will remain tied here in this 3rd quarter. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They begin the drive with Robinson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Briggs sets up the screen to Robinson. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson, 57 yards. And the Falcons have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 17-10 score. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the 4th quarter. Jumpy on the right side of the line.
Sometimes when you're on the end, a little bit farther away from the ball, any type of movement will get you to jump, and that's exactly what happened there.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On play action, here's Shedeur. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Ready, go. Back up, moving like this.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. They go play action now. Sanders. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it's 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 49-yard line.
Sanders once more. That'll be caught by Shipley. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 35. 13
yards on the play. That's another
Eagles
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll give it to Shipley. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
By Jesse Bates.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Once again, it's Shipley. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
Cowboy, let's go now.
Sanders to throw. Now we're behind his man, incomplete. And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And that is no good. And this will stay at a 7-point game. Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. They start on the ground with Robinson here. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun. Briggs. Short throw caught by Pitts. And I think the ball's out. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
The offense retains possession.
Robinson gets the toss on the right side. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Bronco 80.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Just because you got the lead in the 4th, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Briggs. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Falcons send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to make it a 2-score game. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice and ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this will remain a 1-touchdown game. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And still just down 1 score. We'll see how big of a role that missed field goal plays because it, of course, could have pushed this to a 2-possession deficit for them. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Here's Sanders. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long.
3rd down and 14.
Now Sanders. That's complete to Shipley. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts and a 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. James Pierce in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Come on, let's go.
Off the play fake, here's Sanders. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Jalen Walker in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Here now, 3rd down.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28.
A gain of 14 on the play. It's 4th down.
Ready.
They'll go. Here's Sanders. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Fix the Eagles. 60 Vikings, 60.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Here's a screen for Robinson. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Off play action. Briggs. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from Hart. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now fourth down.
It's now fourth down.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Hardman on the return. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. So now the Eagles down by 7. 37 seconds to go. And they're in danger of a third straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
70, step over. Here we go. Set. Pick. Ready, go.
He'll look to throw.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely four-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
This definitely four-down territory at this point, but a critical third down here. Fighting Hardman. And almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. Fourth down. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's fourth down. They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. That is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. The Falcons in victory formation as they take a knee. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons.